everybody, welcome to my channel. I was tagged by Melody from Transforming Melody. I'll link her below for you. She tagged me in the what's on your bucket list tag. So a tag is a tag, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna be straight up, it's probably gonna be kind of boring because I'm not an exciting person. But what I'll do is, since I don't have yeses to a lot of the questions, I'll elaborate, I guess, on the ones I do have yeses to. Okay, so have you ever, that's how it starts, they're not numbered, so have you ever fired a gun? No. No. Have you ever been married? Yes. Dan is actually my second marriage. My first marriage was when I was 21. Have you ever fell in love? Yes. Have you ever gone on a blind date? Yes. I guess kind of the modern version of a blind date. Dan, my husband, I met online. So, and he didn't have a picture up, which is kind of funny because I was very particular about that. But he didn't have a picture on his profile. So I had literally no idea what he looked like, just from like a little description he'd given me. So I consider that a blind date. Skip school? Yeah, who hasn't skipped school? That's just a kid thing. You have to skip school at least once. Yeah. Watch someone give birth. No, not in real life. Like on TV or YouTube I have, but not in real life. Watch someone die. Yes. My grandma, when we knew it was the end for her, I was right there beside her holding her hand, and I was there holding her hand when she passed. And it is a incredibly emotional experience. It was beautiful in the sense that, you know, just watching, you know, someone who has lived an amazing life, who wasn't necessarily ready to go, like, it was very unexpected, but to sit there and hold her hand and know that she knew we were there, loving her and surrounding her, and yeah, so one of the saddest days of my life, but yeah. Have I ever been to Canada? I think so. Hold on 1 minute. Come here. Have I ever been to Canada? Obviously, I live in Canada, so yeah, I've been here. I've lived here my entire life, so. Been to Hawaii? No. Been to Europe? No. Been to Las Vegas? No. Washington D.C? No. Been to Nashville? Yes. Wow. When I was a kid, my parents, we I don't want to say we always take a summer trip, but yeah, one of the trips we took was to Nashville, and yeah. Visited Florida? Yes. I've been to many places in Florida. Mostly Orlando because that's like the theme park one, right? So, visited Mexico? No. Seen the Grand Canyon in person? No, but I would love to. No. Flown in a helicopter? No. Being on a cruise? Yes. My mom and I, a year after my dad passed, we went on a cruise together, and it was the best thing we could have done. He had been sick for a while, and with both of us taking care of him, you know, we were both like struggling to find our places. You know, she's now a single mom. She had to go back to work. She had a teenager, and you know, she's like, we deserve a break and we deserve to do this. So we did. Now, I was 17, So, of course, I couldn't drink. I couldn't gamble. I didn't drink. My mom let me play with a slot machine, but that's about it. No, it was an awesome experience. I would love to do a cruise again. Dan and I have talked about doing one for like our 10th wedding anniversary. They're amazing. Like, they're just amazing. The freedom, the relaxation, like, it's awesome. So hopefully I get to do another one soon. Served on a jury, no. I would actually really like to, though. I don't know why, but I think that would be a pretty cool experience. Being in a movie, no, I don't think so. Being to Los Angeles, no, but I would love to go. Being to New York City, nope. Love to, but nope. Played in a band, no. Sang karaoke, no. I have not. I have no desire to. Dan is the karaoke master in this house, not me. So, yeah, no. Made prank phone calls. Yes. I was a kid once. Actually, one that stands out in my mind is one I did with, like, my oldest, dearest friend, Marcy. We actually called 911 and hung up, and they called back. And her dad lost it on us with good reason. Yeah, it was, oh my God, what a memory to have, eh? Laughed so much you peed your pants. Not that I recall. I don't remember doing that, so I'm going to say no. Caught a snowflake on your tongue. Yes, of course. I live in Canada, guys. Yeah. Had children? No, unfortunately. Had a pet? Absolutely. I have 8 pets now, and I've had pets my entire life. Been sledding on a big hill? Oh yeah, it's awesome. Climbing the hill? Not so much. But sledding down the hill is pretty awesome. Being downhill skiing? No, and I have no desire to. Being water skiing? Nope. Again, no desire. Jumped out of a plane? No. Why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? No. Being to a drive-in movie? Yes. It's been a really, really, really long time. But I remember going with my mom and dad, and it was my dad. My dad loved it. We have one here. It's called the Mustang, I believe. I think they're still in business. Like, I think they're still running. But I haven't been since I was a kid, so probably a good 25 years. Rode an elephant. Yes, when I was a kid. My friend Marcy, who I grew up with, her parents and my parents, we'd almost swap every other summer. We'd go on vacation, and they would take the other kid with them. And one place I went with Marcy, we actually got to ride an elephant. So, being in a being on TV. I was in a newscast once. My mom was the manager of a store, and she got robbed at knife point, and she was injured and hurt, and I remember the news was there, and I worked there as well, and I was at the front of the store, and they were filming, so I ended up on the news that night. So I was kind of on TV. I think that's about the closest I'm gonna get, though. Being in a newspaper, no. Not for anything other than like an obituary or something. Stayed in a hospital. Only when I was a baby, and not when I was born. When I was a baby, I was a pain in the butt. I guess it was similar to colic, but I didn't really cry. Like, I just was up, and my mom had to be up, and anyway, I ended up going to the hospital, and they fixed me. Or maybe they didn't. Anyway, donated blood. No. No. I can't. It's something I kind of wanted to do. It scares me, but I have always wanted to do it. The first time I went to do it, I had been 6 months out of having mono. and I couldn't because of the mono. And then now I'm between the diabetes and the anemia, it just would not be a good idea for me to do it. Gotten a piercing, just my ears. That's it. Gotten a tattoo? No. But I'm going to. I am. I think it's not next weekend, so in 2 weeks, in a city very close to us, they are doing kind of like a, I don't want to say fundraising, but that's kind of what it is. It's $40, and I don't know how many of you are familiar with it, but it's the semicolon tattoo. And this tattoo is something I've wanted to get for a little while now. I've always said that when I get a tattoo, I want it to mean something and stand for something, and this is literally perfect. Originally when I was looking at it, I wanted to get the semicolon and then turn it into like a butterfly, and I might still do that, but where I'm going, they basically have professional tattoo artists donating their time. It's $40, and all the proceeds are going to support the mental health facilities, and I think that is amazing. And I want to do it for that, and I want to do it because the tattoo means something personal to me. That's something I've shared. For those of you that don't know, the semicolon tattoo basically, it symbolizes an end, but you chose to continue. I'm not going to go further into it. I don't even know if I'm ever going to do a video on that. It's very, very personal. It's a very difficult time in my life. But yeah, so the tattoo is something that means something dear to me, and it's close to my heart, and yeah, so I will be getting one, but I don't have one yet. Driven a stick shift vehicle? No. Driven over 100 miles per hour? I'm gonna say no. I'm in Canada, so we do kilometers per hour, and I've driven over 100 kilometers per hour, but I'm pretty sure there's a big difference. So I'm gonna say no, because I think that's super fast. Being scuba diving? No. Lived on your own? Yeah, absolutely. Rode in the back of a police car? No. And the last one is got a speeding ticket. Yes. I've gotten one speeding ticket my entire life, and it was 2 days before my first wedding, and I was rushing because I was late to pick up my wedding dress. And I got a speeding ticket. Yep. So that's it. That's the last question. So it's kind of a cute little thing. It's fun. I'm really loving the tags that are coming out, so why not, right? You guys get to know more about me, and it's fun. So you're supposed to take 3 ladies. So, yep, you know it. Darlene. If I had to do this, you have to do it too, sweetie. So Darlene, from A Peek Inside, you're tagged. I don't even know who else to tag. I'll say Spanky Cola, Rhonda, aka Spanky Cola, and Bless Jess. Have you done it? I don't think you've done it. We'll go with that. Obviously, if you like this tag and want to do it, go crazy, please. Comment below and let me know that you've done it, and I will check it out, because I love tag videos. You get to know someone so much better, I think. So yeah, so you guys are it. So good luck. Yeah, thank you, Melody, for tagging me. I love getting tagged. And yeah, so I will link everybody below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new, or if you're coming from Melody's channel or anybody else's, let me know. And feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Bye.